everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Ashley here. If it's your first time, please go ahead and subscribe at this time. Turn on your post notifications, and if you're returning, welcome back. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys. I've been having like a few things on my mind or whatever that I have to tell you guys, and like things that I've been observing, and like I don't know. So I just wanted to talk with you guys. I just came back from the DMV. So listen guys, okay, I really want to have a heart-to-heart with y'all because I want to like open up to you guys and stuff like that. This Blac Chyna thing, this is an entertainment platform, all that stuff. We don't want to get too invested in it, but what I will say, you guys, and I've actually seen some of you guys comment this as well, we can all learn a lot from what's going on in Blac Chyna's world right now, because I think the show initially started off kind of like, okay, are you serious? Like, this is not that good. But like slowly we're uncovering a lot, and this is like one person in this world who has decided to open up to the world and have the world judge them on such a deep emotional level. Like these are wounds and things that people in their regular homes don't even talk about ever. It's just an underlying thing in our families, like for years and years and years and years and years. You guys know how deep like black secrets, black traumas, all that runs. We're witnessing this. Like this is really actually a huge thing if you think about it. Like if you try to actually put your mind around this, it's crazy. And I couldn't imagine doing that. Like it's hard enough to do therapy because you have to dig up all kinds of wounds and scabs and stuff that you just want to forget about. It's just amazing how the mind works and everything. And so I just wrote a couple of things down. Like I said, like we all know this is entertainment for entertainment purposes, but I got a comment, and I'm not gonna call the person's name out or anything like that, but yeah, so some of you guys are just getting kind of annoyed with Blac Chyna and her attitude. And look, I'm not even gonna flex. Like sometimes I get annoyed too, and sometimes I'm like, you know, this girl is such a brat. But it's like I have to stop. I have to really catch myself real quick, because I have been a brat so many times in my life, like so many times in my life, and it's something that I can relate to. And so I don't know if you want to call it bossy or bratty or whatever. Like everybody's gonna have their different opinion about it, but when you really sit down and think about it, not even giving her a pass or anything like that, but just sitting down thinking about the fact of like how everything kind of happened for this girl, and like how many secrets and things she had to keep, and just the feeling of abandonment in itself is a lot, especially when it's coming from your mom. And then on Tokyo's end, like I said, whatever Tokyo had to do to maintain and survive with the child, that's just what she had to do. But you know, these things definitely had to be talked about, because there's definitely a miscommunication going on somewhere, and it's probably something so small that from a different point of view it's like, oh okay, I get it, like, and your heart can forgive and stuff like that. But a lot of times we don't want to deal with the difficult things, and it makes it so much easier in the long run when we talk about these things level-headedly, because you know how we are. Like if you come at us with an attitude, we gonna come right back at you with an attitude. Nothing ain't gonna get resolved, you know what I'm saying? But I just really feel like Blac Chyna is really brave. I understand like the perspective that we're seeing it. It's, you know, Hollywood, and none of us really know what goes on over there. It's kind of like a secret society when you think about it. And but in my mind, Hollywood is like the most peculiar of peculiar people. They're just like, they're extraordinary in a way. They either look extremely beautiful, or they have extreme talent or capabilities or whatever, but at the end of the day, more than anything, they had faith. So that's what really drove a lot of these people further than us. You know what I mean? Even though they deal with a lot of demons, you guys, I think that people think fame is one thing, but when they actually get it, I feel like it could be a very lonely place. So I feel like there's a lot of perks to it, and I feel like Blac Chyna definitely loves to take advantage of those perks, and it makes her feel really good that everybody knows who she is and she can say she's the first or whatever. But she's definitely trying to survive out there. So I mean, even in the last episode, Tokyo was mentioning things about survival. Like, survival comes in a lot of different ways. Somebody who's dealing with like mental health issues could find survival on a day-to-day basis. Like, all of us are actually trying to survive on a day-to-day basis, you guys. But I feel like we compare too much. Comparison is the thief of joy. We know that. But it's like when you focus on yourself so much that you are truly in a lane that, like, it feels like no other cars can even come into your lane. To truly be engulfed in yourself like that is like the best feeling in the world. And like, I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes I get that feeling and I'm like on a high, and then sometimes the feeling goes away and it's like I chase it. Like, I literally chase it like a high, and it's like, that is the ultimate satisfaction. When you know, like, you just know. And when we look for other people to give us that feeling, I think that's the most depressing thing in life. And I really think, y'all, like, Chyna said on I think it was the Angie Martinez show that she doesn't receive any child support. That to me was shocking. Like, you don't receive no child support? Oh, like, what? So yeah, Chyna definitely trying to survive just like the next person. That's why a lot of these celebrities, you see them pull these stunts and stuff like that. They have to stay relevant. That is a whole different world, you guys. It is. You can see it. Another comment was saying, a lot of us are going through therapy with Chyna and her mom, and this person felt like they're learning so much about themselves in their relationships. Like, yeah, I feel like the internet world is a whole different, like, little family of a world. And I feel like to stay on topic, yes, I feel like we are all going through therapy with Chyna, and that's why I feel like we need to be a little more sympathetic to her and her situation, because a lot more people go through this than you guys know or think. And it's finally being brought to the forefront. And the way things are happening, I know it's like so much to grasp in your mind, and everybody wants to like put a band-aid on or ignore traumas and stuff like that. But this girl is publicly doing this, which is actually helping a lot of other people when you think about it. So the price to pay, you know, she's getting a check, yes, but she's actually helping millions of people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she views it that way. I don't know if she understands it that way. Influence is like a huge, huge, huge thing. It's so like, oh man, one person's reach, you know, it's just crazy how much influence some people have. I really wonder, do people understand like their influence and what it means? I don't know. I just don't know. Like, the other day Darren was asking me, do you think you can handle being famous? And I was like, I don't know. It's like, it's just one of those things I think every kid kind of wonders, like, oh, what if I was a famous blah 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 or famous blah blah blah. And it's like, could you really handle that? Like, and I feel even worse for the people who get it and like didn't even ask for it, just got famous on some I take cute pictures, I got famous type. Like, ooh, that's why I love YouTube, because this is where you can like showcase how you really are and stuff like that. I just be thinking about stuff, y'all. I really do. But you guys, take it easy on her. I think we're going to learn a lot about this girl, which in turn is going to make us learn a lot about ourselves. I think every family definitely has problems, but I just feel like the problems that Black people have in their families are different. Like, of course we're gonna have the same things going on, but some of the stuff that we go through is just blatantly different than any other race. And just like maybe the Asian culture could say that, just different little cultures is just like, from my perspective, being a black woman, being a black person, I'm just sitting here thinking about like the type of things that we go through, and it's like, wow, like, nobody else could really understand it. It's so hard to like put it into words, but I don't know. It's kind of lit, kind of weird, kind of crazy. I guess that's all I got for now, guys. Subscribe.